Number 10, the Mean Machine from Wacky... Whoa, what is going on here?
Salutations.
Who are you?
My name is Gretel.
Okay, Gretel, well, I don't know what you're doing here, but normally I like to greet the viewers, oh hi, and play a little bit of an intro. Play the intro. Where's the intro?
I represent the producers of the show. I regret to inform you that we've elected to remove your on-screen introductions. We feel they are unnecessary, and the viewing audience finds them intolerable.
Okay, first of all, there are no producers of this show. I'm the only producer of this show, okay? Second of all, the audience loves having me on camera. I'm like a host or something. Like Jeff Probst.
In our surveys, you polled mostly negative with viewers.
Okay, well that cannot be true. Hey, what'd you do to my squares?
I have decided to eliminate all superfluous elements from this show.
Oh, you gotta be f***ing kidding me. What? You're bleeping me?
Yes, that too.
Okay guys, I'm sorry about all this. I'll deal with it while you're watching the countdown. And speaking of you watching the countdown, we're talking about the top 10 vehicles in cartoons. That's right, it's the top 10 ways in which our favorite animated characters traverse their respective worlds. Now, as always, we're going to be running off of a few small rules seen right here. Cheers! Oh, and no animal or beast type transports either. Sorry, Appa. You know I love you. So, if you got your booze... Oh, what? Come on! Come on! So, this time around, we've got just a few honorable mentions playing on the screen right now. Penis mobile. Okay, let's get to the countdown.
Ghost town looks like a good place for a little dastardly dirty work.
Number 10, the Mean Machine from Wacky Races. A vehicles list without something from Wacky Races, well, it wouldn't be much of a vehicles list at all. Wacky Races is definitely my favorite cartoon from its era. Each racer had their own unique personality and a fitting vessel to match. And my favorite racing team had to be Dick Dastardly and his giggling dog Muttley. And I think most people tend to agree, it was a bit of a fan favorite. I just love how classically villainous this car is, and it was perfect to mess with all the other racers.
Good work, Scoob!
Come on, you clowns!
Zoinks!
Number 9, the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Simply put, I would be remiss not to include this van. Next to the Batmobile, which isn't eligible for this list, the DeLorean, and maybe Kit from Knight Rider, the Mystery Machine is arguably the most iconic vehicle from any television series or film. And there's something to be said about an animated van that's become a part of pop culture. That said, why wouldn't it be much higher on this list? Well, with a bit of an expensive paint job, you can basically create your own Mystery Machine in real life, which is cool. But for this list, I've gravitated towards vehicles with a bit more utility. You'll see what I mean.
I've been working on it for a year. I call it the thunderquack.
Number 8, the thunderquack from Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. In my Sidekicks video, I mentioned that the thunderquack was my dream vehicle, and boy howdy would I still love to have this thing. There's something indescribably awesome about a jet shaped like a giant duckbill. It's sleek, fast, and a perfect addition to Darkwing's ever-growing arsenal. All in all, I simply love the thunderquack. But what do you think, Mr. Blue Duck?
That's quacktastic! That's my lab table, and this is my work stool. And over there is my intergalactic spaceship.
Number 7, the Planet Express ship from Futurama. The Planet Express ship, in my opinion, is rapidly approaching the aforementioned iconic vehicles of television and film. The ship is basically the central device of the show. Much like many other entries on this list, without it, the show just doesn't quite work. Besides its essential nature, there's something else that seems even more noteworthy. The Planet Express ship is just so visually striking. The look is a perfect summary of Futurama's visual style. That turquoise color is so memorable, and it just serves as a visual gem for this resurrected show.
The colors, Duke! The colors!
I'm colorblind, kid.
Now, admittedly, I'm not the biggest Futurama fan out there, but there's just no denying that this ship deserves a spot on this list. Number 6, the Thunder Tank from... Do I really have to say where it's from? Yes! It's from the Thundercats. You want badassery? You're in the right place. Built from scraps by the tech-savvy Panthro, the Thunder Tank is one of the toughest, meanest tanks out there. Sprawling out like a prowling cougar across Third Earth, this thing means serious business. Like everything else that got redesigned in the 2011 Thundercats, the redesign for the tank is also insanely awesome. But I think both are great and worth talking about. Now, as a big enthusiast of super team style shows, I believe that no team of heroes should be without their own personal transport. And the Thundercats, in my humble opinion, have done it best with this face-stomping kitty mobile.
Go, Gadget mobile!
Number 5, the Gadget Mobile from Inspector Gadget. Yeah, I knew you knew it'd be on here, and here it is. The Gadget Mobile is just something that can't be left off this list. As a kid watching Inspector Gadget and the Gadget Mobile, I viewed it as sort of the mean machine on crack. The Gadget Mobile seems to have the same mysterious origins as Gadget himself, with a high-tech, preposterously large arsenal of go-go Gadget commands and abilities. From grappling hooks to sticky glue spillers, to transforming from a van to a super-speed police car, to, well, anything you can shake your go-go Gadget stick at. And while I'm at it, anyone remember the Inspector Gadget McDonald's toy where each Happy Meal had one piece of his body, and then you could put them all together and have one foot-tall Gadget toy? Ah, Happy Meals. So nostalgic, like Beanie Babies or Pogs, or that one guy in Nelly's rap entourage who tried to wear a Hannibal Lecter mask and pass it off as cool, when in reality it was just plain unacceptable. Good times.
Home on the range, where the critters are tied up in chains. I cut through their sides, and I rip off their hides, and the next day I do it again. Everybody!
Number 4, McLeach's truck from the Rescuers Down Under. The tendency of a prominent vehicle in a cartoon is that it's related to the protagonist. Not this one. This truck gave me legitimate nightmares. And McLeach himself, he was a dick. Take a look for yourself. Wait, what are you doing? No, that's a beautiful eagle. No, why? No! But joking aside, this truck was just scary as shit. The way it just trampled over trees and forests was not only sad, but seriously terrifying. The animators did a great job with the same camera work and lighting to really empower this thing and make it feel like some enormous forest-eating monster. So, though this probably feels like a real random choice, I think it earns its keep purely off of the ability to drive sheer terror into the heart of the viewer.
Oh, Jim, this is our ship, the RLS Legacy.
Number 3, the RLS Legacy from Treasure Planet. I take some flack for liking Treasure Planet as much as I do, which is a lot. I actually put it above quite a few other Disney movies. But I guess I've always just been a huge fan of Treasure Island, and this is just a fun and beautiful portrayal of that classic story. The visuals in this movie are just sensational. The whole sci-fi take on the realm of pirates just allows for so many cool variations on things we've known to be classically pirate. And the RLS Legacy, come on, have you seen this thing? It's gorgeous. Loaded up with high-tech weaponry as it glides through space, the RLS Legacy is just so elegant and badass. Not two words I usually combine, but hey, I just love this thing and this movie. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and pick up the tape from your local Blockbuster. Throw that thing in your VCR while enjoying a cup of Ovaltine. But do see it in all seriousness if you haven't. Okay.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend. No way!
Number 2, the Magic School Bus from the Magic School Bus. Yes, it's the one and only Magic School Bus, the time-traveling, shape-shifting bus that every kid remembers in this childhood favorite of a series. As I mentioned with the Planet Express ship and Mystery Machine, iconic status really does hold a lot of worth. And the Magic School Bus is iconic to any kid who saw this show. The Magic School Bus is one of those rare TV shows that everybody seems to agree was great. Maybe it's because it saved us all from so many boring days of real school. Remember walking into your classroom and seeing that shitty AV TV setup? You knew it was going to be a good day. Bottom line, the time-traveling capabilities, how memorable it was, and the outright fun it exudes. The Magic School Bus has to be the best vehicle in any cartoon. Besides one.
Now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Your mom's so gonna kill you.
Number 1, Megas XLR from Megas XLR. Oh hell yes! I have been chomping at the bit to get Megas XLR on a countdown, and it finally finds its home here. And how? For those who haven't seen it, Megas is a full-fledged, futuristic alien prototype mech. It then gets its head blown off, sent back in time, and discovered, present day, in a junkyard by the lovable and lazy Coop, who replaces the head with a muscle car and slick new American paint job. He then dubs it the extra-large robot. This thing kicks so much ass, it showed that us Americans really can do giant robots, complete with ejector fists, rockets, a massive chest laser, and ultimate chick-getting abilities.
Chicks dig giant robots.
Megas XLR was unfortunately cut down in its prime with only 2 seasons. I think that a lot of people didn't quite get it, but for those of us who did, it was simply an amazing show and the only one of its kind. And with that, Megas is undoubtedly my pick for the number 1 vehicle in any cartoon. I mean, come on, who doesn't want control of their own face-stomping robot? I'm still holding out hope to find my giant mech. And visiting junkyards on the weekend, hoping to find one. Think I found something! Oh, it's just my Zune. So there you have it, the top 10 vehicles in cartoons. Thank you so very much for watching. And you'll be happy to know that Gretel and I were able to reach a compromise. Everything back to normal. I don't think I'll even miss those squares. As for you, Gretel, you and I, we're gonna be fast friends.
I don't see that becoming a reality.
I'll win you, Gretel. I'll win you. Okay, thanks, bye. Want to keep up with what I'm doing between videos? Head on over to my Facebook page or follow me on Twitter. You can ask me all sorts of questions, or you can just berate me for leaving off your favorite My Little Pony character. Okay, I'll see you guys over there.